Welcome back to Beyond the Box Score Breakdown, and today, December 7, 2025, is no exception. Sunday's games are packed with intriguing matchups, critical injuries, and betting angles that could swing your picks. If you want to dominate your daily NBA wagers, you've come to the right place. We'll dissect each matchup, dive into key trends, evaluate spreads and totals, and give you actionable predictions for today's top contests. Let's break it down game by game. First up, we're looking at the Orlando Magic visiting the New York Knicks. On paper, the Knicks are favored at home, but the numbers and recent performances tell a different story. I'm taking the Magic on the road, catching 3.5 points. In addition, I'm leaning toward the under 232.5 in this matchup. The Magic's starting five features Suggs, Bane, Wagner, Bonero, and Carter, while the Knicks will likely go with Brunson, Bridges, Anunoby, Hart, and Towns. Injury updates are significant for both sides. Orlando has Lesser, Mortis, and Wagner questionable, while Castleton is officially out. The Knicks have Towns listed as questionable and Shamet confirmed out. One notable positive for Orlando is the return of Bono, which should help stabilize their rotation. Looking deeper at trends, the Magic have been solid lately, winning 7 of their last 10 games. They come off a narrow 1-point home victory against the Heat, which shows they can grind out close wins. Moreover, they've had 3 days of rest, giving them an edge in preparation and energy against a Knicks team that hasn't faced meaningful competition in 5 days. Historically, the Magic have dominated this Knicks team, winning both previous meetings this season decisively, 124-107 in the first matchup and 133-121 in the second. Despite Towns' questionable status, the Magic have shown they can handle this opponent effectively. The Knicks sit at 15-7 overall and are a commanding 12-1 at home. Their only loss in that stretch came against Orlando, highlighting a troubling matchup problem. While the Knicks are technically favored, the previous results and current team dynamics make the Magic plus the points the smarter bet. Combine that with the under 232.5, and you have a solid approach for this game, given both teams' scoring trends and defensive capabilities. Moving on to our next contest, the Boston Celtics visit the Toronto Raptors, and this one promises to be fast-paced and competitive. I'm taking Boston on the road, laying 2.5 points, and pairing that with the over 226.5. The Celtics' starting lineup includes White, Pritchard, Brown, Walsh, and Queta. The Raptors counter with Quickly, Walter, Ingram, Barnes, Yaka, and Pearl. Injury-wise, the Celtics are relatively healthy with only Tatum listed, while Toronto has Quickly and Battle questionable and RJ Barrett out. The Celtics come into this matchup on fire, riding a 4-game winning streak over solid competition. They've recently defeated the Knicks and the Cavaliers, showcasing both offensive versatility and defensive discipline. White continues to provide standout performances, impacting both ends of the floor, while Pritchard has been efficient, even if slightly under expectations recently. The Celtics' center rotation is thin, limited to Queta and Garza-Wheeler, but their depth has held up well on the road. The Raptors, in contrast, have struggled to find consistency. Sitting at 15-11 on the season, they arrive with a 2-game losing streak and just suffered a 25-point home defeat to the Hornets. That kind of performance raises questions about their defense, morale, and ability to compete against a hot Boston team. Betting angles clearly favor the Celtics. They are executing at a higher level, riding momentum, and facing a team with shaky recent form. The over 226.5 also fits the profile, as both teams are capable of producing high-paced, high-efficiency basketball. Overall, today's slate offers actionable opportunities for bettors willing to combine smart spread plays with totals. For the Magic Knicks game, the Magic plus points and the under 232.5 provide value, supported by historical dominance and recent form. In the Celtics-Raptors matchup, Boston on the road in the over 226.5 reflects current team strengths, player availability, and recent performance trends. If you follow these insights and trends, you're aligning your bets with logic, data, and expert analysis, not just gut feelings. Sunday's NBA slate is full of intrigue, but breaking down these key games, factoring in injuries, matchups, and trends, will give you the edge. Stay tuned, stay informed, and keep betting smart. Moving on to the second key matchup, the Los Angeles Lakers take on the Philadelphia 76ers on the road. I'm taking the Lakers -3.5 and pairing it with the over 235.5. The Lakers starting five will feature Luka, Reeves, LeBron, Hachimura, and Ayton, while Philadelphia is likely to go with Maxey, Edgecombe, George, Barlow, and Embiid. Injury-wise, the Lakers are dealing with Smart ruled out and LeBron questionable. The 76ers have Watford out, George and Embiid questionable, and Ube out for an extended period. The Lakers return to near full strength, with Luka back from his recent family leave. Their last game without Luka and LeBron ended in a heavy loss to the Celtics, but that result is easily discounted given the circumstances. Expect a more balanced and potent Lakers attack today. This game should be high-scoring, neither backcourt is known for elite defense, and matchups like Luka and Reeves versus Maxey and Edgecombe tend to favor offensive efficiency. The 76ers are on a 3-game winning streak, but it's worth noting that those victories came against banged-up teams like the Wizards, Warriors, and Bucks. Today, they face a more complete Lakers squad on their home court, which will be a genuine test. Expect a large crowd with a good number of traveling Lakers fans energized by the return of Luka and LeBron. Betting trends, player form, and matchup dynamics all lean toward the Lakers covering the spread, with the over 235.5 aligned with both teams' scoring capabilities. Next, the Golden State Warriors visiting the Chicago Bulls. I'm going to fade the Warriors after witnessing their last performance. The pick here is the Bulls at home, +1.5, coupled with the over 220.5. Looking at lineups, Golden State's starting five is questionable at best, featuring Hield, Spencer, Richard, Kuminga, and Post. To put it bluntly, they somehow managed to win a game with this lineup, which is shocking. On the other side, the Bulls are likely to start Getty, White, Phillips, Beasley, and BC. The injury report for both teams is extensive. Golden State has been dealing with absences across their roster, with Curry, Horford, Tuhey, Butler, Green, the younger Curry, and Melton all out in the previous game. Chicago's report is even more chaotic. Dallin Terry, Zach Collins, Patrick Williams, Kobe White, Ito, Trey Jones, and Jalen Smith are all questionable. Kevin Huerter is out, and Isaac Okoro is questionable. They even have a season-long injury to rookie Noah Asung, an 18-year-old who has yet to make an impact. Context matters here. The Warriors just beat the Cavaliers 99-94 with essentially a G League roster, highlighting the depth issues and rotations forced by absences. Green and Butler might suit up to grab 2 wins on this road trip, but they could also sit to preserve health for Golden State's future games. Meanwhile, the Bulls have lost 6 straight games, but several key players have upgraded from out to questionable, including Zach Collins and Kobe White. Considering the Bulls' desperate need for a win, home court advantage, and the uncertainty surrounding Golden State's roster, this is a clear opportunity. Expect Chicago to lean heavily on Josh Giddey, who has been consistent all season, to carry the scoring load. This matchup has all the makings of a high-scoring affair, making the over 220.5 a strong play alongside the Bulls spread. Finally, let's break down the key player prop for today. Josh Giddey's points. Giddey is the primary healthy starter for Chicago and is projected to be a focal point in the offense, especially given the Bulls' recent 6-game losing streak. With potentially minimal defensive pressure if matched against Pat Spencer, Giddey has a real chance to hit his points over, and he has been a reliable performer all season, averaging consistently at this level. If the Bulls are going to break their losing streak, Giddey is the player to make it happen. To summarize, today's slate offers 3 major opportunities for bettors. The Bulls at home plus 1.5 with the over 220.5 takes advantage of Golden State's uncertain lineup and Chicago's desperate need for a win. The Lakers on the road minus 3.5, combined with the over 235.5, is supported by their return to full strength and a favorable matchup against a 76ers team that has not faced elite opposition recently. And for the player prop, Josh Giddey's points over is a smart pick given the Bulls' offensive focus and matchup advantages. That wraps up today's NBA breakdown here on Beyond the Box Score. Every prediction is grounded in data, trends, and matchup insights so you can bet with confidence. Remember, informed betting beats gut feeling every time. Keep tuning in for expert daily NBA breakdowns and actionable picks, and make sure to leverage this knowledge to get an edge on your wagers. Stay sharp, stay confident, and we'll see you in the next video.